Hello everyone! Today is the day we finally hit 250 subs. Actually, we have hit 250 subs. This is my delayed 250 sub special. Before we begin, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for this, y'all. The fact we have over 250 subscribers, technically within a year, because I didn't really start doing legit content until like a year ago. This was insane, guys. Thank you so much for getting me this far, and I really owe you guys one. But anyway, I've kept y'all waiting long enough. Let's get into this subscriber special. So basically, as I said before, this is an old comic that I did when I was like 13, and before I really knew how to write stories and how to really structure a plot. This never got finished. This is just an incomplete comic that I had worked on for years, I feel, and it never came to really be a really great thing, because it was just a mess. The characters, the story, the writing. Anyway, let's get right into this. Here we go. I can't. No, we gotta do it. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so bad. So I think I looked into this a little bit the other day. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is so. Oh my gosh. Freaking. But yeah, this is called a Crazy Carson comic. Now, in case if y'all didn't know, Carson is the name I go by. It's not my real name, but it is the name I go by in real life, which you could see on my PayPal anyways. I had to do that legally. But as you can see, this is edgy and terrible, and I hate this so far, but we're going to get right into it. Our story begins of this character is actually Junior. At the time, he went by the name I went by in real life, but this is Junior. He's going for a walk. He's just going for a walk, and look at him. He looks terrible. And aliens attack him. He was just wondering how today would turn out, and it's already going very bad for him. So we're kind of getting into a plot way too soon, I feel. So he's like, It was a UFO, the most common spaceship. What was I trying to say there? That was I should have said classic or something, I feel is what I meant to say at the time. Also, what is that little logo up there? It looks like a stormtrooper, but he looks like Dream at the same time. I don't know. So that's shooting spilling instead of straight. Looks bad. So we got apparently we have currently our bad guy named he never actually had a name. His name was just the Alien Commander. And these guys have they have rectangular heads or something, and they have robot arms, and I think they're pretty cool, I guess. They have to catch Junior for some reason. Junior takes cover behind a building, and he's inconveniently he's hoping that this spaceship's not trying to get him. Oh, you can also see there's a Lego brick. Before he really entered his prime, Junior actually had a Lego brick on his shirt. You can't tell what that is, but that is supposed to be the Millennium Falcon with the Star Wars stuff. The Star Wars theme playing. And they're gonna go and save Junior. This is so bad. I hate this. And it is the Angry Birds. Now this is back when I was just crazy into it. I love Angry Birds. I still do. But this was Angry Birds Star Wars, so you can tell it's got the slingshot, the Angry Birds version of the Millennium Falcon. Well, they're just having a fight now. We're better than you, pal. Hold still. So there's just however, the rebels were actually the Angry Birds. So apparently they're talking about how apparently they have been enemies with these aliens for a long time, which is a shame that like, we don't have any context about that, and we never do in this story, unfortunately. So they shoot like one of the bad piggies missiles, and it's just like utterly destroys them. That's it. That's it for them for now. So they're just like, yeah, that should take care of him. Then they come down and they crash, and their ship it turns out to be made of Legos. I hate this so much. What is this? What was I on? What was I trying to? What was my goals trying to make this comic? I thought you were just the game. That's one way to greet someone. Okay. We aren't in this comic. That's all. So now we got like a fourth wall break already. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I freaking hate this. So they're just like they're just gonna try and put the shit back together. I think, with the Legos. Well, honestly, though, looks more like dice. Really, they're not being like surprisingly Junior's just not like let's hang out because I would have been crazy over the Angry Birds. Yeah, so they're just like that. Rev literally just asks where the aliens are after they just shot and killed them. So that's disappointing that I literally did that. But inconveniently, the aliens did survive. They ended up like blasting him on another planet. I don't know how they even pulled that off, but it's just like shot because they literally crashed, landed on Earth, but they ended up on another planet apparently, and their shit was made out of Legos too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I hate this. So he builds a robot, the alien commander, so he's just gonna go hang out on their planet that they're stuck on. Oh, and there's extras, like most Legos. I hate this. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? Emmett has, from the Lego movie. What is wrong with this comic? Oh, what is wrong with it? Oh my gosh. So apparently, Junior and the Angry Birds can't build with Legos. So, if there's going to be Legos, there's going to be minifigures involved. And Emmett is just here now, and he helps them build their thing because he's a master builder. So now we got Junior saying, come on, let's go. So they build their ship, and they just fly off somewhere. What is... See, here's my problem. Like, we have got like no story. There's nothing really happening, and yet everything's going so fast, and like they're going off somewhere, and they don't even have a goal yet. Honestly, they're probably going off to find one. I think at this point, I'm just like, wow, we really need a story and something to actually happen. Because we're already in like 4 pages, and so much, yet absolutely nothing has happened. And Junior's parents are probably like, they probably don't even know that none of this is happening. Oh my goodness, I hate this. So apparently, then this loud voice comes, and it blinds them, and they end up crashing the ship, and they are able to breathe in space, miraculously. And no, this bright light is not God. It is this one guy who finally gives them a plot. And they're kind of like just casually like, oh no, who's this guy? Is he good? Is he bad? Honestly, anything would be good. Anything at all would be awesome because we need something to happen. Also, what is wrong with his arms? What is wrong with his... And well, this is character named the Lord of the Lands. So I guess that's supposed to be... At the time, I wanted to call this character the Guardian of the World or something, but I didn't know how to spell Guardian, so I just named him Lord of the Lands because it sounded like something like he'd be something from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I just liked the ring to it, Lord, Lands, and he's supposed to be, I guess he's supposed to be like this prophet character person, and he like tells them a prophecy. I want to redraw this character. I think he'd be really cool now. At the time, because I've actually redrawn a couple of these original characters, the very few I had, Because honestly, I had, at the time, I really didn't know good characters. Making like new characters, I would just take characters from other stuff. As you've noticed, like I got Enid, I got the Angry Birds, I got like Legos and stuff, and make a story with that. But I actually now prefer to make my own characters. So he finally does have something for them to do in this god awful story. So these apparently he's also been I think he's like had rivalry with the aliens in the past, but we got like a special thing now called the Power Blades. Apparently they were stolen. I don't know from who. I guess maybe from him. I don't know. Power Blades. He never even explains what the Power Blades do. I think they're just. I guess they're powerful. I hate this. I guess he could do something really bad with them. He also knows that he's got a robot still. He's still alive, which I'm surprised the Angry Birds weren't like upset about that. I feel like they would have been shocked. I think that would have kind of put some depth or something at all. Would have been nice. And he's on this jungle world, so he just blasts them off to this. So earlier, the birds just like blasted the aliens off to this jungle planet somehow in some miraculous way. That's crazy. This character, the Lord of Lands, he actually has this ability to create like vortex, wormhole, portal things to help people go off and like go off to other locations. And it's from what I remember, or for as far as I know, it's like unlimited. Like you could literally go off to other timelines or like other planets or just other locations of the world, simple as that. They're just hesitant because it's just like, wow, this guy just threw like this prophecy of like greatness, and we're finally getting a plot, and we were just, now what? So then Red's just like, might as well go in. So he's just casually, without really doubting, this guy is just like, let's just do this. We need something to happen in this story. So they go off into this. I was very proud of that scene, by the way, as a kid. The real adventure begins, finally. We're like, ah! I don't know how safe those were. And they're finally on this jungle place that the guy sent them. So Junior seems confident, which is hilarious because I feel like these other characters like Emmett and the birds, who are usually more heroic, and Junior's just not being like, oh, what's going on? He's just like, alright guys, let's go do this thing that the guy has sent us to do, because we need a story to actually happen. Just then, Chuck gets grabbed by this giant, it's like a plant from Mario Brothers, like the piranha plants, except it's called a Venus fly weed, so it's different from a fly trap. It's like, I don't know why I did that. So he's just like, hey, you wanna mess around, you wanna screw around with me? So he's like, oh, what am I gonna do? Well, then they get rescued once again. Why does this look so familiar? This literally just happened earlier with Junior and the birds. Then they get rescued. Some guy, apparently, we got a new character, original character, who like he's got like this fire sword, and he just like yeets it at the plant's root and just utterly destroys it. Despite it being like much bigger than them, and this sword, it's not even that massive. It's just like a standard broadsword, and it kills it. So they're rescued now, and they're just like, oh my gosh, this guy is automatically super cool. Now this guy's a character named Calvadon. I don't even know why I named him that. I could probably give him a much better name. It's a mix of my brother's name and Lord Garmadon from Lego Ninjago. I don't know why I chose to do that. I was just, I don't know. I really don't know why I made a lot of these choices back in the day. This character is supposed to be a hybrid of Luke Skywalker from Star Wars and Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. As you'll notice, like he's got kind of like Luke's clothing, but then he's got like the leg and the fire sword like Hiccup had in The second movie, I think, he had like a super badass weapon. It was just like a mechanical sword that he could like light on with fire or naturally, and it was just super sick. But I don't know. It's the what I did was just so unoriginal. So he's just like, so now that I rescued you, I just feel like getting to know you guys, I guess, because I spent my time to save you. So I'm just like, Junior's just like, oh, we're here to stop aliens. Just casually, he's like, hey, these are my friends. Emmett from the Lego Movie and the Angry Birds from the Star Wars spin-off thing. We're here to fight aliens. I hope you're cool with that. So then the aliens, shortly afterwards, the aliens find them inconveniently and they attack them. And now we see that they do have, in fact, have the power blades. And we do get to know something about these power blades. Apparently, the aliens want to make some weapon with these. So, I guess, I don't know how or why. But they got those now. I wish that this was explained sooner. They see them, and now that we know they have the power blades, it's bad. They're going out to fight them. Well, Calvadon decides to go all gangster again. You would think he'd be kind of like tired after fighting the plant. Well, even though he just kind of like did what was like a one-hit kill with the plant, but he literally just goes off like head on with this robot, and he just cuts its leg off. Like you would have thought that this thing would like destroy him because he's more like fantasy themed, and this robot's like future like modern technology. No, he just takes his fiery sword and goes off with his leg. So the robot just comes off, crashes, and that's it. So this guy's already got like is that like a two kill streak. Well, 3 if you want to count the 2 aliens. But it's like, I'm not gonna this guy more and more. Conveniently, the power blades did not blow up in that explosion. I feel like they would have, but they're just casual. They're just like, like a video game. You know how like you explode the boss or something, and it's got like the key or like the special item you would have needed. So they're just like, oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Well, the aliens turn out to still be alive. What is wrong? Oh my gosh. So apparently the alien commander does have this boss. And he's oh my gosh, he looks terrible there, but I thought he was the sickest at the time. I have actually redrawn him now. But they do have like a boss. So he's like, oh, I'm back. I've been blown up twice and I have failed, you boss. And he's just like, okay, but we need those power blades for the secret weapon. So that's nice. Back on the jungle world, what? So they got the how did they get the? Did the vortex? Okay, I don't even know. But basically, they do have the vortex still from the Lord of the Lands, and Calvadon joins them. Like he never even like, I don't think he was aware either that he needed to like, I don't know if he needed to stay on his planet or if he's been needing to like we never really got to know this character. He's just joining them now, which I hate a lot because I feel like this would have been a great opportunity to get to know this character, see his like life here. I would have loved to have seen that before they just go off with this character, or like if he could have stayed. But he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna go with you guys. I really got nothing better to do, which he probably didn't anyways. So they're just like, yeah, we got the power blades in space, and we're all okay. We're still breathing. So he's just like, that's cool. Thanks for doing dirty work for me. Okay, now I got a new job for you. I'm very inconsiderate with y'all's time. So they're like, oh, what? We got another thing. But he's like, nah, man, it's cool. I'm coming with y'all. You guys are gonna need me for real. So they're just like, okay. So that automatically makes it better because this guy is cool and stuff, and he's like wise and awesome, which he is. He's mild spoilers. He's not a twist villain. Like he is actually a good guy. So they're just like, yeah, let's do this. Then he like creates another vortex thing with his wand staff, whatever it is. And they're just like, oh, as if they didn't see him already do it, which is weird. And he's just like, come on, let's go, boys. And they go off. Calvin loses his belt. Forget about your belt. This is so stupid. Why? I hate this. Oh my gosh. I think I had no sense of humor back in the day. I had no direction of making good stories. So now, like, we still really haven't gotten anything. I just feel like weird. This is something similar to what Food Fight I feel like did. It's just so much happening, but we haven't really been introduced and presented this world and story very well. It's just like, oh, this is it. Here we go. I hope you're ready. Prepare yourselves. No, it's just not ready for this. But anyways, we will move on. Perhaps we can probably make another episode of this if you guys want, because this is I'm not gonna spend 5 hours of y'all's days. We have like a ton to go through this because this went out for a long time, and it never got finished. This is like 80 pages of stuff of like shelved work. But anyway, I believe that ought to be it for now. Let me know, guys. Would you like to see me go through the rest of this? I don't know if you guys enjoyed that all that much. Maybe it'll get better as we actually do get a story. But again, guys, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much again, guys, for 250 subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me. We're climbing our way to the top. I know this was a little different from my normal music stuff, which I'll get back to. I just thought I'd try this to see if you guys would be interested in this. Just because, I don't know, I thought it'd be a little different type of content. But let me know again if you would like me to keep going through this, and I'll keep doing episodes. If not, I'll just put it back. And I'll just keep doing my other stuff if you guys would like. And again, thank you guys again for 250 subs. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. You guys take care.